Hello, this is Patrick Botticelli with Colonial Airstream in Lakewood, New Jersey, and this is the all-new 2015 Airstream Interstate Grand Tour. It's built on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 3500 170-inch wheelbase, extended van platform. Has the Alcoa aluminum rims. A lot of safety features on these vans now. We have the Parktronic system, lane changing control, crash assist, high beam assist. Very, very safe, very easy to drive. There's actually sensors embedded in the side of the van here that will sense a car in your blind spot, indicating a red indicator on the mirror here to let you know that there's someone there before you change lanes. Has the armless awning with seismic sensor. There's a tailpipe for exhaust. You can see it has dual rear wheels. We have the propane fill, as well as a quick disconnect for a little barbecue grill. Have 12 volt and cable out from underneath the awning. A GFCI protected electrical outlet. And a porch light. You open the sliding door. There's a retractable step that will come out. A unique feature just to the Grand Tour at this time is a sliding screen door. Unlike other competitors, this is a real door. There's no snaps or Velcro, or it's not one of the retractable doors so you have to worry about it kinking or vibrating or rattling. This is a pretty substantial heavy-duty door. I mean, this thing is not going anywhere, and it's very quiet when you're driving. When I drove, there was no rattles or creaks or squeaks or anything inside of it. Around back, another sensor. We have your Parktronic sensors. There's a hidden hitch receiver behind this panel. Airstream has upgraded bumpers on the van, front and rear, to hide this hitch receiver, just give it a little bit more of a dressed up look. There's a 3M film protection on the bumper, so if you're loading luggage in and out, you don't have to worry about scratching the paint. There's a backup camera up really high there. Wide angle lens, it's color. We have built-in day-night shades in the back windows. The doors actually come undone and can swing all the way around. There's a little magnet that keeps the door flying around in the wind. We have this rear screen. It's also remote control. Very smooth operation. Nicely trimmed out. There's storage below the floor. This is all powder coated. Also has a drain plug built into it, so you could actually use it as a little ice chest. The Grand Tour also has some of the systems moved up front to give you pass-through storage all the way through underneath the bed. These little doors open up to get into cabin area. We have some retractable clothes hangers on either side. And gives you some privacy for your storage as well. This extra little shade they give you. Okay, coming around the side, we have the Atwood XT series water heater. Gives you 9 gallons continuous flow of hot water, gas or electric. We even have, you can see the drain plug here, and there's no sacrificial anode rod needed with this style water heater. Airstream paints the door to match the body. 30 amp power cord connection, nicely trimmed out. Instead of a plastic cover, it's got the metal Marine Co cover. We have the tailpipe for the generator, and the generator is an Onan 2.5 LP. And we have the spare tire mounted underneath. The city water connection has a water pressure regulator built into it to protect your plumbing from unexpected high pressure at a campground. There's a lockable compartment here to open up your gray and black wastegates. You also could turn on the macerator pump from here. You could hook cable in from a campground. And then you can retract your power macerator reel, which is in another lockable compartment. This will pull out. There's a step donut that fits into the campground's connection. Your hose will fit into that. You'd open up this 90-degree ball valve. You'd open up your black tank, let that drain, shut it, open up the gray tank. Now your sink and shower waste will now flow through the macerator pump. It's cleaner, so it'll clean out this hose. And you also have a high pressure black tank rinse. Periodically you can maintain your black tank hooking up a regular garden hoses connection while the wastegate's open and while the pump's on. Will give you a higher pressure of flow through the tank to get the residual waste out. This, on this model, is an outside utility shower with hot and cold water. Airstream gives you a detachable, quick disconnect water nozzle to hook onto that. We have your 26-gallon potable water fill. Nice chrome cap. Your furnace exhaust. Large enough steps that they don't stick out far enough to scrape on a curb, but there's enough room to put your foot. $26-gallon diesel fuel tank is hidden behind the entry door. When the door is shut and locked, there's no way anybody could get in to tamper with your fuel. The nice turn signals, illumination in the mirrors, which are also breakaway mirrors. Up front, we have fog lamps, some more of the Parktronic sensors, the headlight wash system. We have a step in the bumper integrated, so we can put our foot in and reach up to clean the windshield. There's also some cameras in here, part of the crash assist system. Okay, under the hood, we have your cabin filter, radiator overflow reservoir, DEF fluid fill, diesel emission fluid, your oil fill, your oil dipstick, your air filter, your oil filter, the positive terminal to jump start the engine battery, a negative terminal to jump start the engine battery, master cylinder with brake fluid, washer fluid reservoir, and your power steering fluid reservoir. This is your wiper motor. Everything seems to be very easy to get to for maintenance reasons. Don't forget, the Sprinter chassis is a fleet vehicle, so they have to be affordable for companies to decide whether or not they want to add these to their fleet, as well as durable and dependable. Okay, let's go inside the van. Over by the door, we have your main battery disconnect. This will electronically disconnect your coach batteries for storage. That's on currently. Shut it off. You might hear a noise underneath the sofa. That it's basically shutting down the battery system. Turn it back on. Now we can control our ceiling lights. We could dim them or make them brighter. You could also turn on aisle lights from here. So there's lights along the aisle to illuminate this area at night. You could also turn on the outside patio light from here. We could also turn the step on or shut the step off. The reason why you use that, if you're parked somewhere for the day, every time you open and close this sliding door, the step would come in and out. You could disable the step and have it stay out the whole time you're at the campground, so you don't have to wait for it. Keeping in mind, as soon as you start that engine, with the keys and ignition turned on, that step will not come in and out. And if it is out, it will come back in automatically. You will also have your 12-volt tank heaters. It raises the temperature in the tank up a little bit higher, so if you're camping where it's below freezing or close to freezing, your tanks are going to be protected. We have an integrated fire extinguisher. We have curtains in the sliding glass door. Airstream has accordion style privacy shade for the front of the coach, which is reflective, slightly insulated to keep the cab area cooler when you're parked. Above the driver and passenger seat, there's some storage, which also houses a Blu-ray player and an HDMI split box. We also have your antenna booster in here. Most of the system controls for the solar charging system, a gas, electric, water heater, the Onan generator, an inverter, your tank level test, your battery voltage test, and your energy management system are all hidden in this cabinet. The reason why they're hidden, because there are lights that will flash. If you're sleeping at night, they might disturb you. By closing the door, it hides them. There's a television behind the driver's seat, which is on an articulating arm, so you could swing the TV on different angles. Next to the television, we have some USB charge ports. We also have a light, a reading light. Driver's chair will swivel. If it's parked in the right position, swing right around. Once you get it there, bring it back a little bit. This table will come up, it'll lock in position. Now you have a little workstation. In the floor here, there's a receiver for the table, and there's a leg that screws in to the table. It's very secure. They keep the table in place so you can swivel both driver and passenger's chair. Behind the television, there's some cabinet storage with removable shelves so you could use it to hang clothes. And if you swing the door around all the way, you could open these drawers. You could use this for pantry storage. Below that, we have your furnace. This is a refrigerator and freezer. Runs on 12 volt or electricity. Runs so much more efficiently than your standard absorption style RV refrigerators. There's a roof vent, max air roof vent. You can raise the lid. If it's raining, water will not come in. You can lock it into position once it's raised, and you can turn it on. You can change the speed. And if you hold this in, it'll set a thermostat to 78 degrees. So this fan is going to continuously run until it gets above 78 degrees. The fan will then shut off and it will kick back on again once it exceeds 78 degrees. In the kitchen area, we have a sink, the collapsible faucet, two burner gas cooktop. You have your lighting control for accent lights and under cabinet lights. We also have the switch for your 12 volt demand water pump. Some additional storage. Trash pail built right in. Some more storage in this area. Paper towel holder. Drawer. Another drawer, a silverware type drawer. Deep drawer. Another really deep drawer. Lots of storage in this Grand Tour. We have a drawer style microwave. The advantage to this is you don't have to reach down to open a door to place items in. It's up high, you could drop them in. The controls are all on the top. Close the door. When it's done, you're not reaching down to grab hot food. Another drawer here. And another one here. We have a propane leak detector. There's some storage underneath a chair here. The leaf extension gives you more counter space. And you have all your overhead cabinets. Look how deep this back cabinet. This is the leg for the table. It comes up to right about my thigh. And this goes all the way back. Very deep. Very wide too. It's all lined too, so whatever slides in here, it's not going to make a ruckus when you're driving. Look at the cabinet structure. I mean, this is extruded aluminum structure that they're using for the cabinet. This is plywood with laminate. This is not particle board, and this is not a sticker. This is regular laminate. There's reading lights over the bed. Little speaker on each side. Another cabinet here. Smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. That's a 13,500 BTU air conditioning. Air conditioning has digital controls, a comfort control center that allow you to control not only your temperature, but your fan speed and the mode control. So you could switch it from air conditioning to the forced heater propane furnace, all from this comfort control center. And you could also check to see what your inside temperature of the van is. There's a second television that's on another articulating arm that'll allow you to change the angle of the TV. And then we have the rear bed. I find it's best to remove the headrests on both sides. There's a support for the extensions on the left and right. That's if you clear out the trunk of your luggage. If you decided to leave your luggage set up back here, you could still fold on the bed, it'll still be usable, but you would not have to move anything out of the way. To operate the bed, there's a switch here. You could easily tuck the seat belts right away. And then with the leaf extension up, you could jackknife both sides of these seats. Make a nice, smooth, flat bed. And even though there's some gaps, they mend together really tight and really comfortable. We've been using this design since 2008. Customers are very, very happy with the comfort of this bed compared to other manufacturers. Fold the bed back up. Just use a switch in the reverse position. And the headrest can go back in, and you can flip up the extensions. This is the pass-through storage we saw from the back side before. Trunk's also carpeted. A lot of the manufacturers, it's plastic or wood. This is carpeted, so everything's nice and quiet if it moves around. You have an outlet on each side. One up top, next to the TV. And you can see the edge grain of the plywood and laminate, no particle board. And this is not a sticker. A lot of the manufacturers use decals that look like wood. A cup holder on each side, and this is where the wheel well extends into the body, just like a bed of a pickup truck. In the bathroom, has a solid oak frame, very sturdy, very stable. Little towel bar here. We have a bathroom fan. We have 2 LED lights inside. We also have the dispenser. You could take each one of these containers out. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash. You can label it. A lot better than a shampoo bottle rolling around when you're driving. There's a clothesline that pulls across and hooks in on the other end. And once you get it in, there's a dial you tighten down to to keep it from sagging. Very nice feature to have. This shows you a lot of the extra thought Airstream puts into their products and their design. Toilet bowls in the shower is considered a wet bath at this point. We have a waterproof toilet paper holder, nice thick gasket, so when water rolls down, it rolls right down the drain. An access panel to get to the bathroom faucet. The faucet has a couple different spray patterns. Pulls out and hangs up and becomes your shower. And then we have a bathroom mirror, which you could angle. You could also flip it over, have 5-time magnification. Shower curtain pulls across on this track. The Velcro is in place. Covers your towel. Covers the wood. And also, if you bring it around this way, it'll cover your toilet. So if you're in here showering, you don't have to worry about getting the toilet wet if you didn't want to. But nicely done. Airstream did a great job on the Grand Tour. It's been in development for quite a while. I'm glad to see it out on the market. We got a great response at a recent, one of the largest RV shows in the world in Hershey, Pennsylvania. A lot of people were really, really excited about this floor plan and design, and so are we. Okay, in the cab area, it's a newer style Sprinter chassis, so it has the updated steering wheel. We have the steering wheel controls, some additional menu items that you could scroll through on the dashboard. This has an upgraded gauge cluster, automatic headlights, parking lights, headlamps, fog lights. Nice features: the battery assist button. If you were to accidentally leave your lights on or drain the engine battery, you have 2 good batteries in the back. You'll hold this in. As you're holding this button in, you could jump start the engine off your rear batteries. Your window controls, you have automatic down. You can switch left to right mirror control. There's cruise control. Shifter. You have heated seats, driver and passenger. Heated windshield. Rear defrost. Blind spot assist, you could turn that on and off. Your Parktronic front and rear sensors, you could disable those if you're backing up to a trailer and you didn't want that noise to continuously go off. Hazard lights. Your ASR, what people call traction control or skid control, you could shut that system down. You can unlock and lock all the doors, or you can just unlock or lock the sliding door only. Collision prevention system, you can turn that on or off. You do have to step on the brakes to activate the system. It's not automatic. It will not automatically put on your brakes for you. You do have to initiate it, but once you do step on that brake pedal, the system will take over. And the lane change, lane assist, if you wander out of the yellow line or the white line on a highway, it will have an audible alarm to let you know, but you can turn that off. If you're driving a construction zone where they have you shift over the lane, you could disable that. Then we have your passenger heated seat. There's a little clip here so you could put a note. Your air conditioning control, heat control, recirculation, fan speed, and temperature. There's a storage compartment above, which houses a USB connection, which also has a older style iPod or iPhone connection, but you could take this apart and you can put the new style iPhone connection on it. And backup camera, you could have it on all the time or disable it so it only comes on when you put the vehicle in reverse. Sunglass holder, dome light, reading spotlight, and push to talk button. On the navigation system, this is a Wi-Fi system. You could utilize Wi-Fi if you're within range. Has Garmin maps, Pandora, HD radio, lots of different things you could do on this. Very, for the money, this is one of the best stereos, the Kenwood stereo system that's on the market right now. Passenger side, lots of leg room. Armrest. You can adjust the height based on the angle of the back of the chair. There's a lumbar support built into the chair. Lockable glove box. Nice storage here on the dashboard. A little cup holder here. Bigger cup holder. Another cup holder. You even have an ashtray and a cigarette lighter. Additional storage here. It's got a rubber pad inside, so whatever you put in here doesn't slide out. You got a 12-volt power port. And there's also one hidden under the driver's chair. Handbrake on this model, on all Interstate models today, is a folding handbrake lever. So if you have the parking brake activated, at this point you would not be able to swivel the chair. It would actually hit. So you could push it down. It's still engaged, but it's down under your way so you could swivel the chair. To release it, you just pull back up, push the button. You now have released the parking brake. Grand Tours are available at Colonial Airstream, Lakewood, New Jersey. We have a lot of them on order and we're trying to stock a lot because they're going quick. Please give us a call today at 1-800-265-9019 or visit us on the web at www.colonialairstream.com. Thank you for watching the video. We hope to hear from you soon.